All carry-on items should now be stowed securely, either in an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you.
Beau here, and welcome to my channel. On this channel, we talk about travel, talk about lifestyle, talk about travel hacks, talk about life hacks. Welcome. And before we even start, please hit that subscribe button. Today, I'm going to be telling you about a trip that I took with Ocean Life Explorers, and I actually booked it through Apo Diver in Sikihor. I hope that you enjoy. So just like I said, I actually booked this dive trip with my buddies from Apo Diver, and they actually passed me off to Ocean Life Explorers, and the trip was incredible. This is by far the best Apo trip that I've had. I was expecting it just kind of be, you know, just a normal Apo trip. I've been there 4 or 5 times now, normal Apo trip, but this trip was incredible. We saw all sorts of stuff. We saw snakes, we saw macros, saw, snakes, sea snakes, and then we saw sea turtles, we saw some dolphins, we saw everything, and I got it all on footage. So yeah, this video is gonna be off the hooks. So right off the bat though, they drop us off at the pier and we get on the boat. And I was like, man, this is a nice boat. I go out to the back of the boat. I don't know, is that called the bow? I think maybe the bow, stern, something like that. I went to the back end of the boat, and you know what I see is they're actually cleaning chicken right there. Me being me, I grew up on a farm. So as soon as I see this, I'm like, hey, I'm in the right place. Like, I went instantly back to whenever I was a 7-year-old and we went out and killed the chicken out back, put it on the grill, you know, like an actual like farm experience. And so I was absolutely pumped. As soon as I saw that, I was like quizzing the guy. I was just like, so is this our lunch? And he's like, yeah. Well, come to figure out that was their lunch. They actually had the resort actually packed us a lunch. So that was kind of my letdown for the day. I'm sure everybody else on the boat was like, we want the resort's lunch. We don't want what they were, we don't want the fresh chicken. We want the resort actual, like the resort, like classy lunch. I wanted the lunch that I was like, dang, they're killing a chicken in the back of the boat. We're cooking it. Let's get that lunch. So yeah, all of the rest of the friends show up. They had all of our names on cups. Like, this thing was organized. The boat was extremely, extremely nice. So we set off to Apo Island.
You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby.
Apo Island, you pull up, it's beyond beautiful. Tons and tons of divers though. There are boats coming from all different directions every single day to snorkel here, to dive here, to do all sorts of fun stuff here. So you have boats from Dumaguete coming over, you have boats from Darwin, you have Zambogita, you have some from Supply, however you say it, over on the other side of Negros Oriental, and then you have some from Apo Island coming over. I believe there's even a boat that comes from Cebu. So yeah, there is a lot of boats that come over every single day for these tours. But yeah, so like I said, me and Catherine were the only two diving on this boat. Everybody else was snorkeling, but we saw sea turtles, we saw macros, which if you don't know what macros are, they're just little bitty fish. They're like that big. And you'll see it. I'll try to zoom in on them. I was using a GoPro, so not great footage. And we even saw sea snake. I love sea snakes. For some reason this time though, we only saw one sea snake. And turtles, we actually only saw 2. I know Catherine went snorkeling. I didn't go snorkeling just because once I get done diving, I'm just like, I don't really feel like snorkeling. But yeah, I believe all the sea turtles were actually in shallower water because the water temperature was actually colder whenever we were there. So I think that's why. I'm definitely not a sea turtleologist. Definitely not a word, but we're going to call it. I'm definitely not a sea turtleologist, so I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing, just common sense, I would think that they're probably in shallower water because the water was warmer there. So yeah, roll the film to the dive. Me and Catherine actually only did 2 dives. They only let us do 2 dives because the water temperature was cooler. So yeah, right after we got in with our 2 dives, we got a little sun, got a little burn action going on. We jumped back on the boat and it was time to head on home.
If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my tune. Choo-ah, choo-doo-ah. Ooh, I love it. Crank it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up.
Hold up, we actually saw dolphins. I will zoom in right here. Whoop. And just like that, our day trip to Apo Island was over. I wanted to make this video a little bit different though. I wanted to have a lot more cinematic stuff so you guys can actually enjoy the sea snakes, the turtles, the macros, the dories, the Nemos without me talking. So I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to my channel. A big shout out goes to Apo Diver and Ocean Life Explorers. Like I said, I have been to Apo Island 3 or 4 times now. This trip by far, for some reason, was incredible. Was by far my favorite. The boat was awesome. The atmosphere was awesome. So yes, I highly suggest those 2, especially if you're on Sikihor. Those are the 2 dive shops that I suggest that you check out. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Beau out.
It's Dominic the donkey. Clickety clack. Wait, stop. It's Dominic the donkey.